Hey everyone, we're back. We're back. I finally, I like ran there, did what I had to do, and ran back. Um, how are you all? Good to see you. Let me set this up. Yep. Oh wait, that's not the right one. We want this new one. We read that last time we were on here. 3-year-old found with backpack containing 2 kilos of cocaine. All right. Hey Diane, how are you, my friend? Good to see you. Hey guys, I'm back. I'm back again. It is good to see you all. Hopefully, people will find their way in here over the next 10 minutes or so. Uh, while I was out, I was reading this story. I mean, a 3-year-old with 2 kilos or 2 keys of cocaine, woman arrested, MCSO. So that's the Mobile County Sheriff Paul Birch said the case of a woman arrested after $450,000 worth of narcotics were allegedly found in a home with children was more than just poor parenting. The investigation started after deputies with the MCSO received a tip about a woman identified as 35-year-old Tierra Tocora Hill having large amounts of drugs at a known location. According to reports, deputies saw Hill leaving her home and initiated a traffic stop. And they say making a poor decision. I think that's giving them too much credit. I think she made a deliberate decision. That's according to the sheriff. He added, I think she made a deliberate decision to ride around with a substantial amounts of drugs and a firearm in her car and leave her children home unintended. I think he means like not attended. With even more cocaine and more drugs, that's a deliberate action, not a poor decision. In addition to finding copious amounts of drugs in the car, deputies found a 3-year-old child wearing a blue backpack containing 2 kilos of cocaine. It's safe to say the 3-year-old probably did not put the drugs in the backpack. Each kilo is 2.2 pounds, and they commonly refer to that as a brick. So you've got 2 bricks in the backpack being worn by a 3-year-old. If it wasn't so serious, we'd all be laughing, but it's dead serious. It really is. It says Hill was charged with trafficking cocaine, second-degree possession of marijuana, and tampering with physical evidence, and 4 counts of chemical endangerment of a child. Sheriff Birch emphasized, "We will not stop our fight against violent crime and drug dealers in Mobile County." Yeah, and it says the previous story said a woman was arrested after $450,000 worth of narcotics were found in a home. Yeah. Here's a photo of her. I mean, I think thought she was being clever by hiding it in a backpack with her child, but not that clever. Hey, Lindy. Kathy Lynch, how are you? Yeah, I ran back. I thought I was going to be back here at like 10 past 2, but it took longer than I thought. Hey, Laura G, how are you? Laura, we have all the Lauras. All the Lauras. Laura T and Laura G, and we may even get the other Laura. There's 3 of them. 3. Yeah. I hope you guys. What did you guys do during the break? You'll have to let me know. Let's watch this video while I get the rest of everything set up.
She was arrested during a traffic stop Saturday.
Found with a backpack full of cocaine. The Mobile County Sheriff's Office arrested a mom Saturday after finding thousands of dollars worth of drugs in her car and her home. WKRG News 5's Haley Kennedy joins us. And Haley, 4 children were at that home with the drugs, including that toddler.
Yeah, Asher, deputies say that the 3-year-old was wearing a backpack with about 2 kilograms of cocaine inside of it. Now, this is Tierra Hill. She was arrested during a traffic stop Saturday. When they pulled her over, they found what we are showing you right now, about 1.5 kilograms of cocaine, some marijuana, and a handgun. After arresting Hill, investigators and agents with Aaliyah conducted a search warrant on her home. That's where they found the 3-year-old with the backpack full of cocaine. cocaine. They also found another kilo of cocaine and 2 more handguns inside of another backpack, totaling about $450,000 worth of narcotics. Now, Sheriff Paul Birch says keeping these drugs inside of a house with children ranging from 3 to 15 years old is not just a poor parenting decision.
I think she made a deliberate decision to go ride around with substantial amounts of drugs and a firearm in her car and leave her children home unattended with even more cocaine and more guns. So that's a deliberate action. That's not a poor decision.
Says DHR is now involved concerning the well-being of the kids. Hill is charged with trafficking cocaine, possession of marijuana, tampering with physical evidence, and 4 counts of chemical endangerment of a child.
Yeah, she may actually lose her children over this. Like they said, there's someone checking into the children, and CPS will want a please explain over that one for sure. Yeah, I don't think they're going to look too lightly on a 3-year-old having 2 kilos of cocaine. That little kid may almost weigh as much as the cocaine did, something like that. I'm surprised a little kid could even carry it. It's a lot of coke. More than enough to get the 3-year-old high about 100 times. No, just kidding. I hope that didn't happen. Yeah, there you go. The things that people do for money and drugs. I just couldn't believe it when I saw it. Why would you put it in the backpack of your child? Probably thinking that no one would search the child. That's probably what it was. All right. There you go. There's your weird story of the night. And let me see what else I've got. Actually, I want to see if we have any more on the missing women. The missing women in Oklahoma. Let's see here. Willow Christian Church, please be in prayer for these women. Yeah, that was 3 days ago. Have they posted anything else? Everyone's saying, please bring them home. Please stop anyone who may have hurt them. Let the families know where they are. Please speak in your holy name. We decree these women of God. All right. Let's see. Let's go to Kansas City Star. Does the Star have anything new for us? Not about the Kansas City Chiefs, but about... Oh, actually, this is interesting. Let's have a look at this. Police identify remains found in Lansing as Leavenworth man missing since June 2022. Human remains found 2 months ago in Lansing, Kansas are those of a Leavenworth man who had been missing for almost 2 years. And that was according to the Kansas Bureau of Investigation on Wednesday. The remains were identified as Derek U. Collins, who went missing in June 2022, according to police. He was 56 years old at the time of his disappearance. Skeletal remains were found February 18th near Leavenworth Country Club. Lansing police requested KBI's assistance in the investigation. While final autopsy results are pending, no trauma was noted during the autopsy, KBI said in a news release Wednesday. In the release, KBI said there's no foul play suspected in Collins' death. All right, let's have a look. Who were you, Mr. Collins? Let's see. Derek U. Collins, who went missing June 2022. Do we have a photo of Mr. Collins? That would be nice. No? No. Let's have a look on Name Us. Maybe a Name Us one? Here. This is the man who was found today. Derek Ura Collins, male, black, African American. Well, it says missing, but they need to update this. He's now been located and identified. Last date of contact, June 20, 2022, in Leavenworth, Kansas, 59 years old. Yeah, it looks like he died, and they found him behind the country club. Says Derek Collins was last seen June 20, 2022 by a friend of Derek's. The friend reported the two went on a walk on a considerably hot day, and on the way back to their apartments, Derek needed to stop and take a break. Derek's friend told him he was going to go get his walker for Derek to use to be able to make it back, and upon returning to where Derek was last seen, Derek was nowhere to be found. Huh. Well, it may be that he tried to continue walking and then end up collapsing in that location near the country club. He was found near Leavenworth Country Club. Let's have a look. It says here, skeletal remains were found near a creek in Lansing in the 900 block of North Main Street. So where's that? 900 North block in Kansas. They said they found him near a creek. No, that's... Let's have a look. Nope, that's not right. Oh, I'm just trying to pull up a map. North Main? North Main. No. What is the street called? It's called... 900, yeah, 900 block of North Main. Okay. Well, the only river around here is this one. That's North Main, this road here. And there is a giant river here. The Little Arkansas River. But there's no like little creek or anything that I can see. Yeah. I thought it would have been like a little creek or something. So that's North Main, North Broadway, North Main. Where's the country club? Country club's got to be pretty big, right? It's got to be on here somewhere. That's a high school. That looks like a school. I don't know. But that looks like to be the, well, maybe somewhere like here. That looks like a little offshoot of the river, maybe. It's very sad that his body was there for such a long period of time and no one found it. That is very, very sad. I think a country club would be massive though, but... Hey guys, how are you? Hey gambler. Moonlight view, one eye open and... Oh, I know it's late, guys. I'm sorry. Hey, it's not as late as we normally go. We're normally on at like 1 a.m. in the morning, your time. Let me see if I can find anything else on this country club. And how far away it was from where he actually was last seen. The 900 block North Main Street in a creek near Lansing. Okay. Let's see if we can find it. Partial match. Okay. No. Damn it. Hold on, guys. Sorry. It's still showing as... that's not what we wanted to do. Guys, hold on. I don't know what it's playing at. It's being silly. All right, there we go. All right, now this might be better. This is Lansing, is it? Yep. There's Leavenworth. So where the hell is a river? Maybe somewhere like down here. I don't know. Is that a river? There's a country club or a golf course at least. That looks like a country club of some sort. Kansas City Clinic, Lansing. No. I can't see any like massive water. Like there's a little bit of water there, but it's far away from where they said. And then there's the Missouri River over here. But it's not really close. Huh, okay. Sorry guys, I don't think I can find it. I just thought it'd be interesting to see how far he was from where he left his friend. But I'm unable to locate it. I'm not as good as Gray. Sorry. Yeah. I can't locate it. Maybe if someone's local to Kansas can let us know. Leavenworth Country Club, 455 West Eisenhower. 455 West Eisenhower. All right. Oh, we were just there. Yeah, this is where we were before. It is that place. It is that place. Here we go. I thought that looked like a country club, you know, with the golf course and the house up here. Golf Medic. Okay. Well, this is the spot it comes to. So he was. I still don't see anything that looks like a river. Do you guys? I mean, I guess you could call this a pond. Maybe that's a river. There. Like this, like little. You'd think someone would have seen him though, being this is a probably well-trodden golf course or something. North Main Street's right here. This is a little river, like a little waterway here. Possibly no one ever goes here. He was found off North Main Street near the country club. So this is the only place right here. Maybe this is where they found him. That's very sad. And he was walking with his buddy in the 900 block. 900. Found February 18th near the Leavenworth Country Club, Lansing. And where's his listing? Sorry guys, I'm sorry if this is boring. On the way back to their apartments, went for a walk, a considerably hot day. On the way to their apartments, Derek needed to stop and take a break. Derek's friend told him he was going to get his walker for Derek to use to be able to make it back. Upon returning to where Derek was last seen, Derek was nowhere to be found. But it doesn't give an exact location. Is there a set of apartments here? I guess it could be like he could live anywhere in here or down here. There's some apartments and stuff down here, like down on this area. Well, I'm guessing it was here because this is the only place accessible on North Main on the country club. There is no other water, and these you get to houses here. So, and this is the 900 block. So I'm guessing it was here. You'd be surprised if this family or whoever works here, unless this is like industrial, like a workshop. Maybe they don't go down here, but that's the only water in the 900 block on this side of North Main. If that's where he's been for 2 years, almost 18 months, that's really sad. Very sad. Ryan Ripken, is that the baseball player? Yeah, I found this guy. Recap. So this was a man, I will show you. On NamUs, missing person on NamUs, Derek Urara Collins, male black, last seen June 2022 in Leavenworth, Kansas. He was 59 years old, and the circumstances around his disappearance were Derek Collins was last seen June 2022 by a friend at Derek's. The friend reported the two had gone for a walk on a very hot day in Kansas, which is probably like half the year. And on the way back to their, especially in, what was it, July? June. It's going to be stinking hot in Kansas in June. Derek needed to stop and take a break. He wasn't feeling that great. Derek's friend told him he was going to go get his walker so Derek could use it to be able to make it back to the apartment. And when his friend got back to where he last saw Derek, he was gone. Now, fast forward 2 years, and his remains were located in this 900 block right next to the country club. Now, this is the 900 block, see, 901. And they said he was found next to a creek or like a river. This is the only creek or river in this 900 block. There's nothing on this side, is there? No, and he was found at the country club, so this is the only real, yeah. Could be over here, I guess, too. Maybe they were walking along this footpath or something. But I'm guessing that's country club property. And you can't just walk on there. They'd kick you out probably if you weren't a member. So maybe they're walking down this path, like down here. There's a footpath right here. Maybe they were walking home and he had a medical episode, unfortunately, and stumbled over here maybe to get under the shade of the trees and succumbed to maybe a medical condition. That's what it seems like. Very unfortunate. We're on the wrong page. There. So there's a footpath right here. And this is the 900 block. And they're saying that he was walking with that friend. I was saying maybe he tried to get under these trees, this tree cover, because it was a hot day. Maybe he wasn't feeling well, tried to get under the trees for some relief of the sun until his friend came back. And maybe he succumbed to his medical episode around here. It's very sad that his body sat there for 2 years and no one knew. No one had seen it. No one went here. It is very awful, but I'm glad he's been found for his family. Yeah, missing for a long time. It is quite a while. Let me see if I can find something a bit more up to date about Derek. Hold on. Derek U. Collins, who went missing June 2022. Here. Fox 4 in Kansas City.
Bureau of Investigation identifies the remains found in Lansing 2 months ago as those of a man missing for nearly 2 years.
There we
Derek
go.
Collins,
It was that
seen in
place.
Leavenworth in June of
There we
2022.
go.
He was
Smooth
59.
work.
People walking a creek bed found the remains in February. KBI says a preliminary autopsy found no signs of any injury, no evidence of foul play. Final autopsy results are not yet back.
There we go. That's very awful, but I'm glad his family have him back. Come on. Hold on, guys. It's having a moment. Nope. Come on. All right, let me have a look here. There you go. The remains found, North Main and That's right where that little river is, right there. So that does look like his final resting spot. Right there. There you go. You can see it again. Well, yeah, I suspect that's probably what happened. He was trying to wait for his friend, get under some shade, not let that sun get on him, and he succumbed to his injuries. Very sad. Hopefully we'll hear more about his final autopsy report at some point. I'll keep an eye on it for you. Yeah, glad they found Mr. Derrick and he can go home to his family. I guess it's a good thing in one way. All right. Let's head back to our two missing women. And let's see what I've got. Veronica Butler and Gillian Kelly. Let's see. Anything new? 52 minutes ago from Coco.
This a suspicious case. And these two women involved were very involved with their local churches. They recently went missing and they've been gone for several days.
The processing through some anger, confusion, not knowing, not having answers as to what has gone on or what events transpired or what caused the events to transpire.
Pastor Singer says his congregation and the Hugoton, Kansas community are having a hard time with the suspicious disappearance of 27-year-old Veronica Butler, a member of his own church.
He was going to get her kids for a birthday party and never made it.
But another woman, 39-year-old Gillian Kelly, was in the car with her and works at a different church in Hugoton.
She is the wife of a pastor here in our community, also an employee of the church, First Christian Church.
Lord, we lift up Jillian, we lift up Veronica, we pray for their safety.
The pastor thinks this wasn't an accident.
It appears that this was not a willing incident on their own to have taken off or anything of that nature. It looks to be that there's something more involved.
Please definitely keep the Kelly family, their whole family in your prayers, and Jillian and Veronica as well.
Here's what we know right now. Pastor Singer says Veronica and Jillian were on their way to Texas County, Oklahoma to pick up Veronica's children and return back to Hugoton for a birthday party. That party was scheduled Saturday morning on Easter weekend, but Veronica's car was found in an extremely rural area. They were nowhere to be found.
Their vehicle was found abandoned near Highway 95 and Road L. This was just south of Elkhart, Kansas, in very rural northern Texas County.
As the investigation continues, a suspect has not been named.
And that includes family, that includes friends, that includes people that were in contact with them up until the day when their vehicle was found on Saturday.
Now, I also asked OSBI if they know where the father is, the father of these children, and if he is cooperating. And they told me that's still under investigation. I also talked with OSBI tonight, and they told me it's not clear when was the last time these women were seen.
Sorry, what did he say? He said it's unclear when exactly they were last seen, and the father is, like they said, like basically still under investigation. Interesting. That is interesting. That came from the OSBI tonight. So, I'm just having a look here at this article. They said it appears this was not a willing incident on their own to have taken off or anything of that nature. I think it's something more involved. Singer said Kelly and Butler were supposed to pick up their children in Texas County and return to Hugoton for the birthday party, which was scheduled for Saturday morning. Butler's car was found in an extremely rural area and they were nowhere to be found. Their vehicle was found abandoned near Highway 95 and Road L, just south of Elkhart in Kansas, in rural Texas County. Now, we had a look at that area last night. It's a couple of miles down the road from the school. It's not that far. And it's interesting to find out why they might be closing that school down every day and having it on lockdown. What's the connection there? Do the kids go there, or like why would they feel the need to lock that school down every day? It's very odd. Kathleen says, how far away from his? I don't know. It doesn't say. It just says that he was with his buddy, and his buddy had left to go get a walker, but it doesn't give their exact location. It just says the 900 block. So probably not too far away from where probably where he was found. Maybe just less than a mile. Yeah, that's all I know. But yes, why is Laura G back to lurking mode? Hey Melissa, it's good to see you. It really is. I hope you are keeping well. Also, our friend Beth B, I haven't seen in a while, and I hope she's okay. I really do. I worry about her when I don't see her. I really do. As you might know, Beth B actually has her own wing at Nights with Ping and Web Sleuth. She has her own like giant, you know, facility named after her. It's called the Beth B Sleuthing Corner of YouTube Incorporated Extraordinaire. It's got a name. It's very long. We have a acronym for it. I can't remember what it is right now, but we have a giant acronym. It has about 40 letters in it. Yeah, she attended it, but like 10 years ago. What are they afraid of? Every ex-student that like went to school somewhere and got in trouble for something, they're like, oh my God, do you remember Jimmy Brown? He went here in 1987. I hear he's a bank robber now. He just robbed the bank down the road. We should probably go on lockdown for about a week. No, I mean, like, it doesn't make a lot of, I mean, it would make more sense if her kids go there now. Yeah, it would make more sense if either her kids or the other lady's children or something go there, because otherwise, why would it be on lockdown? It's a bit odd. Okay. Let me have a look. Veronica Butler. Yeah, from Coco. Again, from Coco. Community searches for answers after 2 women disappear from Oklahoma Panhandle. And it's a similar video from before. It says 2 women driving to the Oklahoma Panhandle disappeared, and investigators are now calling this a suspicious case. And then they found the car abandoned. Yep. They said they're processing through some anger, confusion, not having answers to what has gone on or what has transpired, what caused the events to transpire. That's Tim Singer, the pastor of Hugoton Assembly of God. Butler was a member of the church. The pastor said he didn't think it was an accident and that there appears to be something deliberate. I think it is. I don't think 2 women just go missing for almost a week for no reason. I just don't believe that. Let me see if there's anything else from today. KJAN. What is KJAN? Oh, it's a radio station. KJAN Radio Atlantic AM 1220. FM 101.1. KJAN FM. All right. Okay, update. Officials with the Oklahoma State Bureau of Investigation late this Wednesday afternoon issued a statement with regard to 2 women whose vehicle was found abandoned, one of whose husbands was a pastor in Griswold, Iowa for a few years. It says the OSBI said, based on the information obtained from the victim's vehicle, our investigators believe there was evidence to indicate foul play. We are still searching for these victims, and there are no arrests at this time. The fact they use the word victims and then foul play is very concerning. It's almost like they know that they're injured or something like that. Like, that's why they put out that alert that they could be, I can't think of the wording, but, they're in danger or whatever, at risk, and maybe because they're injured. Because they like to use that if someone has obtained an injury or has a medical condition. So maybe they can see signs of an injury taking place gunshot, car crash, blood of some sort, which is awful to think about. We don't want these ladies to be hurt. But it is sort of the direction that they're talking about. And there's no new information from KJAN, unfortunately. Let's have a look. Jillian Kelly. All right, let's check the last 12 hours. Anytime. Let's check the past hour. TikTok? No, we don't need TikTok. What does crime have to say? What are they called? Court TV. No, their update was earlier today. No, they don't seem to have anything new either. Everyone just has the same information. I will do one more quick search. Veronica Butler. Let's see what the word on the streets is. News Nation did a thing a few hours ago.
Center of a bizarre missing persons case in the Midwest. Two moms from Kansas seemingly dropped off the face of the earth, leaving no clues or answers behind except for an abandoned car. Veronica Butler and Jillian Kelly were last seen Saturday. Butler's family says the two friends were traveling together to Oklahoma to pick up Butler's kids. Police found their car empty in a rural part of Oklahoma near a school where Butler graduated from in 2015. Today, that school operated on lockdown for the second day in a row. News Nation correspondent Brooke Schaefer.
The word that I saw used was acquaintances, not friends. Acquaintances. They don't know each other that well. They just sort of know each other through, I guess, through probably religion or the school maybe or something like that. They just sort of, they just know each other. They're not best friends. They don't have sleepovers. They don't share s'mores in front of a fire. They just sort of know each other from around town or other social interactions. So yes, you're right. Yes, the pastor's wife was going along for support because I guess she was probably scared. Apparently the mother-in-law doesn't like her. Not the pastor's wife, the other lady. Apparently the mother-in-law is not, since they separated, apparently she has been hating on her former daughter-in-law severely, is the information I saw. So
joins us live from Hugotown, Kansas, where the two women are actually from. Brooke, what are you learning? Have we heard anything from the women's families?
The families and investigators, I can tell you, Elizabeth, so far staying pretty tight-lipped tonight. No word really on where these two missing moms could be. And the town where they live here, Hugoton, Kansas, very much on edge tonight. Like you mentioned, a school near the area where that abandoned car was found, operating on lockdown mode for a second day in a row. Doors stayed locked. Visitors were limited to the school today. The family and friends say the two women were on their way to pick up Veronica Butler's two children when they seemingly vanished. Again, the car that they were in found abandoned on the side of the road. The children they were picking up were Veronica Butler's two kids that she shares with an ex, and kids who right now are under the custody of the paternal grandmother. From what we've been told, it seems like there is some serious bad blood between Veronica Butler and her ex's mother. When the two women didn't come back to Hugoton, Kansas with those kids, I'm told Butler's new husband went looking for them, and people in town say it's Veronica Butler's husband who found the car abandoned on the side of the road. The two moms, I'm told, more acquaintances than friends, but very involved in their community and their churches. Butler's small business here in Hugoton, Kansas, closed until further notice as investigators work to find these two moms. A woman here in town telling me she is very concerned, especially with little to no updates from authorities. Elizabeth?
Absence of information does little to reassure people who might be on edge. Brooke Schaefer, thanks so much for that live report. Let's bring in Jennifer Coffindaffer, former FBI agent and News Nation law and justice contributor. Jennifer, first of all, why would this high school be on lockdown?
Well, that's really concerning. Anytime you lock down a school like that is because you feel like there might be a threat in terms of if you are law enforcement toward individuals in that school. And I think that's very concerning. What sort of threat do they think exists for people in that school? I guess it's because of the nexus with Veronica, but it's certainly concerning.
Yeah, especially if it.
She said the same thing I did. What is the threat to close down the school for so long? Not one day, not a few hours. We're going into like 3-4 days now. What is the threat, and why is that threat not public? Yeah, why isn't that threat more wider known than other than the school? No, because if that was true, there would be no kids at the school. There's kids at the school right now. They're just in lockdown. No. If it was a crime scene, they would evacuate the whole place. There would be no one there but cops. Like, no, I don't think so. But I mean, it has to, like she said, it has to be from a perceived threat to either children or staff or to the building. What is that threat, and what could it be? Yeah, that's what I don't know. I don't have those answers. I don't think anyone does right now. It is curious though, because the car was found. Well, I can show you again. What was it again? It's hold on. I'm sure we can find it. Let me see if I can find what that road was called. I know it's Road L. Highway 95 and Road L. Road L. No, Oklahoma. All right. All right. This is 95. We're looking for L. What's that one? Oh, nothing. Where's L? That's road U. V. No. We're too far. Too far south. We've got to go back up north. Come on. Nope. Wait, hold on. What road is this? Road 13. Road O. Road M. Okay, wait. Oh, yeah. Yarborough School. There's 95. So there's the school right there. That's the school. This is 95 right here. So the school's pretty big. There's your school. There's your lockdown. And then if you keep going down here, come on, let's go down here. Not that one. Not this one. Not this green thing either. Right here. This is Road L. And this is 95. Cross section. This is where the car was found. Somewhere around here. I don't know where. Could be like they parked it here on this triangle thing, like a median. Right here. Could be on this over here. Anywhere on this dirt. On the side of the road right there. Who knows? Could be there on that dirt. Somewhere here. You can see the tire tracks, look. People doing U-turns or maybe burnouts, who knows? But you can see the tire marks there from people driving on it. Somewhere here, and it's a pretty good ambush location too, because someone could be hiding like here in this little side bit, and you'd never know they were there. Even here, someone could be hiding here, watching, waiting for someone to come south. come south from the school, and you would never see them until, you know, they were coming around here. So yeah, it's not too far away. You just go up here, not there, go up a couple of miles, a few miles, and there's the school. So there you go. I can't tell from my map. Hold on. What's my scale? 1 kilometer. I don't know, like maybe like 10K or 7K, 7K. So about 5 miles. It's about 5 miles away from the school. Yeah. No, no, do we? Do you know where they were supposed to meet? I don't know. Maybe it was the school car park. Maybe they were supposed to meet there. Who knows? Maybe they were going to meet at that Road L. Let me see if I can find that actually. Was there a location? They were on their way to Eva, Oklahoma to pick up Butler's children from school. Okay, that's right. And Eva's down here, right there. So a little south of L. L's here. And Eva's down here a little bit more. So another maybe 10 miles down the road, or 5 to 10 miles down the road or something. Eva's a little further. So they got picked up, you know, I don't know. Unless this whole area is Eva, I don't know. But there's Yarborough School. So I don't know if this is counted as Eva too. So maybe they were coming here. Maybe that's why they're saying it's a threat. And that's why it's locked down, because they're like, well, why were they coming here? You know, where are the parents now? So that might be why. There we go. That makes more sense. All right. 325. Okay. Hold on, guys. Let me check something. Okay. I'm just trying to see if we can find anything else about that Yarborough School. Da, da, da. Yeah. Let me see if I can find anything. Oklahoma. All right. Got to spell it properly, Ping. All right. Let's see if there's anything here. They said they were traveling from Hugoton, Kansas to a country home in Ava, Oklahoma, Texas County. So the blue Kia was found. Oh, hold on, guys. God, couriers are impatient. By the time I got to the intercom, he was gone. He was like, just chucked my stuff there and left it on the at the intercom. It's nothing much, just some supplies. That's right, Moonlight View. Hey, Nanalana. No, I'm back. Can't you see? Can't you hear me now? Should be able to hear me. I just had to run very quickly and get to the courier. All right. We were looking up that Yarborough school. Let me have a look. Okay. Apparently, the school is in lockdown Tuesday because there are so many unanswered questions. Okay, that's a great reason to lock it down. That makes no sense at all. Let me see. KAKE.
2 days and counting. People in one small Kansas town are very worried for the two women who went missing over the weekend. Here's Kate Sinet Lawless with today's Missing in Kansas.
Multiple agencies are involved with this search for 27-year-old Veronica Butler, shown here on the left, and then we have 39-year-old Jillian Kelly on the right. Now, both of these ladies from the Hugoton area, so far southwest Kansas, they were heading to pick up Veronica's kids on Saturday morning, never to be seen or heard from again. We know their vehicle was found abandoned in this rural area, and that is near Highway 95 and Road L, about 50 miles southwest of town in the state of Oklahoma. Agencies working.
That's interesting. That looks like that car was found on that side strip. Hold on, let me show you. They're saying the car was found there. It looks like their car was found here on this side bit. Right here. That's interesting. Or like just here somewhere. Maybe on Road L, like somewhere maybe here or here. This turn in here. Right here somewhere. You can tell from that map she just showed.
In this case, also the Oklahoma State Bureau of Investigation taking the lead.
You know, we're calling this a suspicious disappearance because as soon as you find a vehicle in the middle of really nowhere that you know was occupied by two women, and then those two women have really vanished. It's concerning for us as well. So we're really trying to figure out what may have happened and doing everything we can to find them.
It's got to mean a lot to the people who are certainly involved, people from their families, their churches. Just our hearts certainly go out to those people and the law enforcement too, who are working so hard. I assume boots kind of on the ground. Is there anything in the air for these searches and all that with like the State Highway Patrol and all that too?
Yes, there's all different kinds of searches. The technology that we're able to equip ourselves with, it's all being used within that entire area. Now, again, what makes it difficult is this is a very rural area.
But no cell data, nothing like that they could track their movements. Like they obviously had cell phones. They as far as we know, they haven't found any cell phones in the vehicle. Not that they've disclosed. Are they not able to do sort of like what they did with Riley, a last ping location of where that phone was last active, even if someone smashed it or threw it away or chucked it into water or something? Where was the last place that her phone, like both of their ladies, would have had telephones? Where is that? So where is that location? Yeah, it could be tire tracks going in a different direction. When was this photo taken? Imagery 2024. Let's have a look. Sometimes it'll tell you. when this map was taken. Let's have a look if I can find out. Oh, wait, we can measure distance? Hold on. Oh. I'll have to look at that later, but we can measure distance later on. Right. I think the LE know more than they want to let on. That's my that's what I think. That's what I think. All right, maybe we can do. Where's that school? And I can give you an exact. Okay, it's roughly 2.61 miles. The school is about, yeah, I can actually show you. Roughly, it's a bit as the bird, the bird flies. There we go. Car was found there. It says, yeah, 2.62 miles distance from where the car was found and that school location. There you go, Yarborough School. So, yay, we can do measurements. So, yeah, a little shorter than I thought. There you go, precise. Hey, Eva, Alaska, how are you? I think Riley's search also showed a lot of LE, how bad it can get. I really do. And I think they're scared that it could turn into a whirlwind, like Riley's case and Sebastian's as well. Yeah. I think there's been quite a few high profile in such a short amount of time. And when you get these information vacuums, it goes a bit crazy. Yeah, I hope your friend's okay, by the way. I hope Woos is feeling better. Yes, I think we're going to wrap up. It's very late at night, and there's really not a lot more information, unfortunately. But I wanted to come back and at least hang out with you all for a bit longer, since we don't get this opportunity very much when Trish and Insightful One take a weeknight off. I wish there was a little bit more we could talk about. Hold on. Let me just double check that I didn't miss something really. I'm not doing anything on the Daybell trial. There's a lot of channels you could go to do Daybell stuff, like difficult research with Kresha and stuff like that. She has a great channel, and she knows a lot about it, a lot more than I'll ever know. And yeah, it's better just to do that. Did we speak about this lady? Birmingham police are searching for a 21-year-old who hasn't been seen in over 2 weeks. Sharon Renee Woods. I thought we looked her up and she had been found. AL.com. Let's have a look. Let's finish the show with a missing person. Hey, get off. 21-year-old woman missing from Birmingham, more than 2 weeks found safe. Yeah, see, I thought that's what happened. It says police are asking for the public's help in finding a 21-year-old woman missing from Birmingham for more than 2 weeks. And then it says Sharon Renee Woods was found safe in North Birmingham Tuesday night. So yeah, we don't need to do her story. She deserves some. I want to see if there's actually anything else on that infant found in West Palm Beach. Let's see if there's any update tonight. WPBF. Let's have a look.
Who's responsible for a dead infant found in the trash. The tiny remains were found in the garbage on the floor of a solid waste authority facility.
Ari Height joining us live from the West Palm Beach Police Department with more on how the remains were found and what police are doing to identify the child. Ari?
Yeah, police here in West Palm Beach say they have two main questions they need to answer here. One is, of course, who is this infant? And the other one is, who is responsible for putting that infant in the garbage? West Palm Beach police spent hours Tuesday night digging through garbage with rakes, tools, their hands, looking for human remains. This is the Solid Waste Authority's renewable energy facility on Jog Road. It was here at around 5:30 p.m. A worker found what they believe to be the remains of an infant.
That stunned worker alerted people at the facility. They called 911.
We found possible human remains on our tipping floor.
The tipping floor, that's where garbage trucks come and dump their load. Once the load was cleared away, the remains were found.
Detectives believe that the remains that were recovered belong to an infant. As far as exact age and type of body parts, they're not releasing that.
Detectives now need to figure out who the infant is and how that infant wound up in the garbage. First step, review all the surveillance video from the facility.
To track the movement of trucks coming in to see if they can identify what truck could have brought these remains in. And from there, the investigation will work backwards into what was that truck's route.
And once they know where the truck came from, they hope that narrows down who's responsible for putting the child in the trash. Jackal says detectives will also use DNA and genealogy to try to identify the infant. And that infant's remains are now with the medical examiner's office, which will conduct its own examination. That is the very latest. Reporting live from West Palm Beach Police, Ari Height, WPBF 25 News.
There we go. I hope they find out, and I hope that's not like an injured woman somewhere who just gave like birth or something that needs medical help. I hope not. Hold on. Nope, not yet. They will. I think they'll find him. They sort of know where he was dumped. I'm pretty sure. They have a fair idea of where Elijah was taken. Yeah, Florida's got such a very hard situation for women over there right now, and I know there's hospitals and fire stations where it's no questions asked. You can put the baby in the little capsule, and there's social things and cultural stuff that needs to be taken into account. There's also statewide stuff and laws and stuff that changed in the last couple of years. So I do believe that to be the case, yes. But why? And does she need any medical assistance? That's what we'd like to, check on the mum first and then find out if a crime has been committed. You don't remember Elijah Vu? It was like last month. What? We spoke about Elijah a lot. He's a little boy missing from Two Rivers, Wisconsin. Oh. There's a new Amber Alert. Armani Cummings, 1-year-old black male, Houston, Texas. Texas Center for Missing has issued a Houston Regional Amber Alert on behalf of the Harris County Precinct 6 Constable's Office for 23-month-old Armani Cummings was last seen Tuesday, 2nd of the 4th at approximately 6 p.m. in the 15900 block of North Freeway, Houston, Texas 77090. Armani Cummings was last seen wearing a black shirt, black pants. Armani may be with an adult driving a white 2017 Jeep Cherokee Laredo bearing Texas license plate TSY 9686. There you go. Armani Cummings missing in Houston. If you have seen the little boy, call him in. Get him home to his correct guardian. Yeah, I'm guessing that's what that is. It's a guardianship thing, I reckon. Where is the Amber Alert? This was little Elijah. I'm sure you remember us talking about him. There could be a million different reasons. I don't even know how to start them. I don't even know how to list them all. There's so many different issues with what's going on in Florida. And being that I'm not a female, I can't even begin to explain them to you because I only know about 5% of what it's like. So you would need a lady who lives in Florida to talk about it. I don't know enough as a guy. I mean, I can talk from my side of things, but it's not that helpful. Yeah, the little boy Amani is very cute. Well, Elijah went missing in Two Rivers, Wisconsin, not long ago, about a month ago, in Manitowoc County, and he is age 3. They arrested his mum and her boyfriend. Her boyfriend's the one who wanted to teach Elijah how to be a real man, and taught him to fear but respect me too. He's just the worst type of human, subhuman. That guy, I can't remember what his name is, but the boyfriend. It's always the boyfriend, but the mother bears responsibility here too. It is her child. She is the one who sent the child to go live with the boyfriend. They're both equally culpable. Yeah, there you go. We finished on Amber Alert, but I have one more video from Kathy. Kathy wanted me to show you this. It's a parrot that calls. What does it do? Makes it sound like it's like screaming for help or something. Hold on. He sings and talks because it heard a woman screaming for help. Well, it sounds like something it heard. Okay.
Rambo. I'll bring out the screamer to you. Stay in there. Rambo, these are boys in green. Oh my gosh, you're wearing the same color.
But where did it learn that woman crying and saying "let me out" and like in the woman's tone of voice? It's like, do you guys remember that parrot that listened in on a murder? The murder of its owner? That's what it reminds me of. Well, parrots only learn from what they hear. So where did it hear it from? It's just a parrot, yeah, but where did it hear that sample to be able to repeat it? I'll show you. Parrot. Yeah, parrot witness case. Michigan woman guilty of husband's murder after the parrot repeated words. Look, the parrot later repeated the words "don't shoot" in the victim's voice. They can mimic the voices they hear. So that actually sounded like a woman. Where did that parrot listen to a woman saying those type of words? Suspicious. Yeah, so this little guy, Bud, the African grey parrot. Oh, this is a similar one. Yeah. It would repeat, don't shoot in the victim's. It could actually replay a lot of the murder conversation, including the other party. I think the woman who shot her husband. It actually like could say what she said as well. Like it was really detailed because the parrot was traumatized. The parrot knew its owner had been killed or hurt, and it remembered because it was important to the parrot. Yeah, it's really a crazy case. If you've never seen this, you should watch. I think it was a podcast about it. If I can remember what it is called. They did like a whole thing on it. Bud the Great Parrot. Let's have a look.
Today about that foul-mouthed parrot that apparently witnessed his owner's murder and mimics what may have been Martin Durham's last words. It's a story that has already spread across the globe. New tonight as the investigation into the year-old murder continues. 24-hour News 8's Ken Kolker met Bud and his new owner.
This is Bud. He'll be 20 here in September.
Since 2 weeks after his owner, Martin Durham, was killed in his home, Bud has repeated it over and over. The African gray parrot is now owned by Durham's first wife, who had owned it with him before they got divorced.
Yeah, boy. And that's Marty's voice. Marty used to always say that to my kids.
She says the bird often talks in Martin Durham's voice. At least a few times a week, she says, it seems to replay the murder.
It's intense when it happens. My house turns cold.
Durham was shot 5 times in his home in May 2015. His wife, Glenna, survived a bullet wound to the head. Now she's identified in police reports as a suspect in a murder and attempted suicide.
He was there to see it all, and he heard it. It imprinted in his brain. He can't let it go, and that's awful.
Bud won't perform in front of an audience. While we didn't catch much on our camera, we did hear him utter an expletive off camera.
Is it at all possible that he could have heard it on television?
Well, maybe, but he's using Marty's voice.
The Newaygo County prosecutor says he has no plans to use the parrot in court. That's no surprise to a local legal expert, Muskegon attorney Michael Walsh. He says there's no way to prove what that bird is mimicking.
How did it get there? And there's no reliable way of making that determination. That you can't rule out that the bird witnessed a homicide or that the bird witnessed something on TV.
I mean, I don't think he would be able to help the case, but I think it puts, I don't know how to describe it. It puts the emotion out there, like, you know, there's a dead man.
Ken Kolker reporting. The prosecutor has told us that he's waiting for state police to wrap up the investigation. He expects to make a decision on charges in 2 or 3 weeks.
The ex-wife was found guilty of the murder. So, yeah, there is a podcast on the parrot. So if you haven't ever heard about it, or you don't know the trial and the case, try find it. Bud the African Grey Parrot. Give it a watch. Yeah, they can't take it to court, but Gambler, weather here is awful, very windy and rainy. Keep well, my friend. I hope you're feeling a little bit better and adjusting to your new life. I really do. I really do. I hope your mum had a lovely service, by the way. I hope it was a nice service, and you got to say a lot of nice things about your mum, and all your friends and family did. I hope it was exactly what she wanted. So, yeah, I love you guys. I will be back tomorrow, 9 o'clock. Sorry that tonight was so disjointed. Yeah, I had to run out for about an hour. I'll be back. I'll be back 9 p.m. tomorrow. I finally uploaded the correct video too. I don't know why The other one was up there, up there earlier. It was it was not the April one. It was the March one. All right. Peace out, ladies and gentlemen. I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. By the way, thanks to all the people in this ending video. They're the people who support the channel and allow me to be on so long every day. And the people who like and subscribe and leave comments. You're all amazing. See you later. Bye.